So there you have it. It's kind of still being pieced together. I'm still not quite up on my chops. My galloping, galunk, 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 galunk. But it certainly is a break from what we're all suffering from. And that's massive over input, right? I'm going to put something in the notes down beneath that I want to make you all aware of. The situation that we're coming into, a smart move that you may want to look at real quick. I've done the pricing. I'm going to put it beneath. But not only I left the message in my last video to try and calm people down, which I don't know if that's possible or not, but it is our job as light workers to help each other instead of self in whatever way we can, right? We all know this. Well, you subs know this. To anybody listening, you need to know this. If we don't, we'll fail. If we do, we'll win. There's too much disinformation out there to really get a bead on what's going on. But I know I read an article this morning that now they're talking about locking down the states. What did Darryl Johnson, Ride the Wind, say that this will lead to? I don't want to be the one who's right because it tears me up. I've spent probably the last 4 days in bed, pretty much totally disconnected from the Facebook machine, from the YouTube machine, even to listen to my music, which is weird. I've got to have my music. I've got to have that input. But, picking up the phone is almost to the point where it scares me. Even going through just regular news. So I want to tell y'all to take those breaks from this crap because it will get to you. Especially if you've been doing it for over 5 years like I have. It will get to you. It will push you to the point of almost breaking. And if you're at that point, like I explained to you in my last videos, if you're at that point, then you're not going to be able to decipher real information from disinformation. So at times, as I'm doing now, which I'm gonna replace this with, maybe hitting you with the big news, right? Which the big news is they're talking about shutting down states, and that's Pence in the picture and everybody else. All of Trump's, yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. And, just the whole group of cronies. It's just getting out of hand. I know that the stores, I don't want to feed into panic, but that's what I'm going to put in the statements below, are selling out. Don't freak. don't freak, don't panic. I'm going to put some information down beneath, and I guess I'll go ahead and say it. Rice and beans, gang. Rice and beans. Google the price of black beans. You're going to pull it up. I think it's Coachella is the company. That's, I couldn't pound 50-pound bags, so I found 25-pound bags. They're $38. I haven't checked into rice yet, but if it's, I've already done this work a year ago, checking on this stuff and trying to get people on board to let's start doing this together, Of course that didn't work out, right? And I didn't want to plant that seed at that time, but now we're there, right? So this stuff can be ordered online. Beans are your protein. Beans are your meat. Rice is your carbs. The only third thing you need to worry about is water. And I want to assure you of something. I live in the Ozarks. The Ozarks in Arkansas are known for two things. They're fresh springs, which is where I always get my water, and we're known for diamonds. And quartz. So, you guys need to plan a trip. You need to talk to me. You need to coordinate with me to get out here with a bunch of containers. I will take you to a spring. I will hook you up. But that's you getting here and somewhere near me, and we'll find the springs to get you water. A decent enough supply so we can relax that tension that is still, even with us awake individuals, still climbing, because they're pushing the button every day. They're doubling the numbers every day. They're working towards an end goal. They're working towards end game. End of story, okay? If anybody out there doesn't understand that this whole thing is planned and the real problem is above our heads, and again, you might be at the wrong channel, okay? Because I don't buy anything. If you're the kind of person that believes climate change defines what the actual problem is here, then you may want to look at some of the other channels that push climate change. Because climate change is just terminology, 2 words, okay? Now, what causes climate change? That's the big equal that's left out of climate change, or what climate change equals. You've got an equation, and then it equals climate change. What is in the equation before it equals climate change? Something has to cause climate change, right? So for them to be handing us the 2-word, whether it be global warming, whether it be climate change, I'm really not believing in grand solar minimum anymore. I think that's another misdirection, smoke and mirror thing that some channels are pushing. No, grand solar minimum didn't go like this last time around, and there's far stronger powers here than a sun going on vacation, basically. And what that means is it's a thermonuclear reactor, and the dichotomy of the sun going on vacation or going into minimum is it produces more UV. Now, that doesn't cause earthquakes, floods, storms, okay? So, again, you people, it's just climate change. Wrong. Ask yourself, and again, you need to ask yourself these questions. You need to discern everything you see, right, or hear. Double check it, then double check it again, then double check it again, and then damn sure double check it before you put it out there in front of the mass media or in front of the social media platform. This is your job. Or don't post it at all. Keep it to yourself, And again, the main thing we need to work at, and I'll say it one more time and then I'm going to end this, is helping each other. Coming to a point of unification. Will that happen? I see a lot of people awakening. I don't know how they're coming to my channel, whether it's off YouTube or whatever, but I'm getting a friend request every day. And thank you very much, people. Thank you for the new subs, which I really haven't gained to. It seems like people are going straight to my Facebook, which are 2 platforms, and I'm thinking Instagram also would be 3 platforms that I can tie together and use these same social media platforms that have been used against us to divide us to unite us. And I've said that from the beginning. We can take these frequencies, 432, 576, and point them right back at them. We can use their technology against them. Now that's the same with the social media platforms that were designed and intended to divide us, which they have. When's the last time you called somebody up and had a real conversation instead of a text conversation, which is just another communication media, but again, meant to divide? I don't know about you, but the thing can't spell thing right. I know I'm spelling right, and I look back at the message, and it is totally misspelled. So let's return to the term babble. I am not stupid. I will not play to be coy. I will be a realist throughout this. Again, I'm just going to be taking time to myself to clear my cache, to return to a point of zero, so I can look at everything from possibly come back and look at it from a totally different perspective that I didn't see before. Again, to unite this platform more, but mostly to give you as 144s the information that we all need to know and understand to complete our jobs. And that bottom line, the bottom line of that equation equals saving lives. Okay? So you guys have a great day. If that was a little heavy for you, I'm sorry. I'll try and do the next one soft, or I'll try and do some blues. I call that one Shores of Fury. I think it's the name I'm going to use on that. To find the people up here that are competent enough to play the type of speed music I play, or the heavy duty stuff, is going to be a real problem. But again, I'm working on my health. I've been in bed for the last 4 days, and that's due to my health. A lot of it is just watching what I said would come down 6 years ago actually happening. It's too much. You know, I said they're not done. I said there's a storm coming. Well, the storm is here. And as I stated before, to this point, we've blown it. Now, when the stores start to really empty, think about that panic. Think about where you're at in the United States. Are you in a city? Because you may want to look at some different options. Because if this baby goes full nuclear, scorched the earth type nuclear, then you're going to have a problem living in the cities. I probably will have a problem out here in the Ozarks. This will be a national problem. How are they going to fix it? I have no idea. But stores are shutting down. Walmart is even clearing out, and they're shutting down. They're going to decrease in their store hours. So back to beans and rice, people. Google it, learn it, love it, live it. Our Mexican American brothers have sustained themselves on this since the beginning. And yeah, you want your steak, yeah, you want this, but tell you what, those days may be gone for a while, and they may be gone for good. We're also getting hit at the same time with the food running out from last year's storms. Nobody understands this. All the cows froze or drowned. All our crops are underwater. So the baked potatoes are about that big. Y'all noticing that? Was that a plan too? Because we know they geo control these storms. They can actually, everything can be done with 5G. Everything in the book, you know, just everything. Do not underestimate the power of 5G. And I'll leave this lastly with another report that astronomers around the world are freaking out at Musk because they can't see the planets. They can't see the planets, creating too much luminosity. Who have followed me, what is the main distraction, or what is the main screen that's keeping us from being able to literally see these planets in our sky? Come on. UV. Okay? So I love you guys very much. And the comments you've given me thus far on the last the last 2 videos I've done, you know, I see you, I hear you, and I give you all my respect and all my love for being there in a very tight situation where I'm at, alone, trying to figure this stuff out on my own. You guys complete me. That's the end of the story. And again, hopefully someday I can really pay back what you've done for me, and keeping me from, you know, because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirts. So get out there, have a good day. Get out of your tree. Don't be scared of this crap. Get out there and breathe. You understand? Don't let fear be a factor. Not in this part of it. Okay. So I'll keep you updated as far as if I do see any major transcendence within what the world is planning to do. But in the meantime, hit my Facebook. Again, Darryl Lynn Johnson. For now, I will be posting, but that will probably only go on for a couple days because I have to take a break from both mediums. But when I come back, I'll be paying 3 mediums against themselves. And let's see how that works out. Okay? So ride the wind, tread the air above the din. Be true, be honest with yourself. And most importantly, again, this isn't about us. It's about helping others. Okay? Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the song. I'll be getting better. I'll practice more. Thank you. Bye.